Hi. So for this week, we will continue the series of motivation, inspiration, dreams. Okay, there are actually 4. So last week is about you are special. And this week, we are going to read a new story. I'm not sure whether you've seen this before. This one. And what is the story about? Well, we're going to find out in a short while. And we're going to welcome back Dong again. Yeah, look at that. Hey Dong, we have fixed your eye. Yeah. And he's very happy to be back on the screen because he wants to share with you. Remember he was saying that he can't sing? Yeah. And you want to share anything more about why you're back here today this week again? I want to motivate people. Motivate people? Yeah. I want to motivate all of you to believe in your own dreams. Oh. Do you think it's important to have skills like singing, being able to read? Yeah. He's thinking very hard. Yes, but if it's not meant for you, there are other things you can do. Or maybe, he's thinking very hard. Not so sure. Okay, well, maybe this book here would have a solution to share. Alright, Dong would like to read with us together and find out. Okay, so let's get started, shall we? Giraffes Can't Dance by Gilles Andre and Guy Parker-Rees. So you can see over here, unlike the title that says Giraffe Can't Dance, under this moonlight, this particular giraffe is dancing. It's like a kind of a somersault. And we have a monkey here looking. So what is this story about? Now let's read. You can see here 3 monkeys in a row are dancing hand in hand in tune with each other. Here we have the lion and the lioness with a rose in their mouth. It's like dancing a tango. Do you dance a tango too? And we have another pair. This is the wild boars. They are also having a kind of like couple dance. So Gilles Andre is the author. The illustrator is Guy Parker-Rees. Okay. Now let's have a look at the story. Wow, this is a beautiful spread, don't you think? It reminds us of a safari. Can you see there is this golden light from the sun? It looks like either a sunrise or a sunset. And this is the giraffe. Well, his name is Gerald. We have the monkeys here sitting on the tree. And with butterflies, we have also another creature here. There's a tortoise. So what is this story about? Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully bending and his legs were rather thin. Let's see what happens. You can see he's eating leaves. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots of trees. That's him. But when he tried to run around, which is this, he buckled at the knees Ah, look, he fell down. Wow, there's a jungle dance going on. Okay, let's look at this page first. And you can see, it looks like a gathering of all the animals. The safari, probably in the jungle Africa. Oh yes, it is. You can see that. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. This story is much like a poem. You can see dance, prance. Okay. And on this page, you have more animals and they are laughing away. Why? What's going on? It looks like having a good time, right? Together. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Giraffe felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. Ooh, he's not good in dancing. Let's have a look first. Looks like a lot of animals are showing off their moves. The warthogs started waltzing. So they are waltzing. Okay, this is how a waltz is like. Arms around the waist, the other arm hand in hand, and they are moving in tandem. Look at their feet. We have another one. And the rhinos rock and roll. Ooh, this is how a rock and roll looks like. So they lift the partner off the ground and they dance in mirror to each other. You can see that over here. Again, it's a couple dance. Here are more couple dance here. This is the lions where we talked about the tango just now. The lions danced a tango which was elegant and bold. Ooh, look at that moves. Really looks elegant, isn't it? Beautiful. Look at that stretch. Okay. Dances are beautiful, don't you think? Yeah. Okay, let's see what happened next. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel. Okay. So you can see that Latin dance by the chimpanzees, right? So they don't really hold their hands, but they dance in mirror to each other. So this one is like the right hand, and look at that. That's how a cha-cha dance look like. And 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. So this is a Scottish dance, and it's a very fast moving one and very wow. And they really look like they're having a wheel of a time all for themselves. Oh, look at that, they're all laughing away. Look, their mouths all open up. What's happening? Is around a campfire? Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked towards the floor, but the lions saw him coming and they soon began to roar. Hey, look at clumsy Gerald. The animals all laughed. Giraffe can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, don't be daft. What does that mean? Well, it simply means don't be silly. And you notice the lion was the first one to open their mouths. Why? Because lions are the king of the jungle. So that is like the king spoke. And that's what they said to him. That sounds really not so kind, isn't it? How do you think Gerald reacted? Oh, look at that face. His eyes are so big and widened, and he looks shocked. Is he shocked? Oh yes, look at that. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. They are right, he thought. I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot. Does this story sound a bit familiar? Just like last week, we talked about Punchinello, who initially believes in what other people think about him. This is another case, isn't it? So he crept off the dance floor and he started walking home. He had never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. Look, he hung his head low. Wow, the others are still enjoying their dance. That sounds really sad, isn't it? When he believes what they say, he left the dance floor, and when he wanted to dance and said that he wanted to dance and announced that, everybody laughed at him. He must have felt so embarrassed and so bad about himself. What's next now? Look at that. He's looking at the moon. But you can see he has a smile. So what happened? Well, when you are down, sometimes you look at the moonlight, you might feel inspired. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Excuse me, coughed a cricket, who had seen Gerald earlier on. But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Now, where is this cricket talking? Can you spot it? Yes, it's here, on the leaf. The cricket is saying to Gerald, you just need a different song. What does that mean? What do you think? Look at that. His eyes are closed. And he is thinking. Lots of stars around him. Something magical is going on. Even the words are moving around him, right? It's like a dance. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. Ooh, so that's what the cricket is saying to him. Listen to the sound of nature, right? Trees, grass. So imagine that lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. Does this make sense? The moon, which is always very quiet, can make music? It's playing for you? What does that mean? Well, try this. Like Gerald, close your eyes and imagine the moon, tree, and grass playing just for you. What would it sound like? This is so cute. Look at that. All the ants are sitting on a leaf. Some are dancing, some are watching. And what is the cricket doing? He's holding a violin. Yeah, you can pick up on the words here if you can read this. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. What's that? Oh, can you see this? Ooh, his head is moving. You can see these lines here. And his tail is swishing. Something amazing is happening, and even his hooves are moving in a very special manner. There's a bit of a twirl here. You can see these little circles made. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing round. Wow. What is happening? Obviously, it's a form of dance, isn't it? From a different song, the song on the moon, the song from the moon, grass and trees. Look at that. He was smiling and so into his own rhythm, and he must have gone into the sky where all the stars are. That's so funny. Alright, let's see what happens. Well, you can see the cricket is there, some flies too. They're supporting him, and the insects believed in him. He threw his arms out sideways, and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backwards somersault and leaped up into the air. Wow, what's going to happen next? Oh, he's so happy. Look at that. I can also see animals on the ground, and they are moving. Look. Oh, they all seems to be gathering. Okay, let's see what happens. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I am dancing! Yes, I'm dancing! I am dancing! Gerald cried. Can you imagine that? What he's feeling? He's so happy because his dreams finally come true, that he could dance. He was amazed, isn't it? And he has to repeat that I am dancing 3 times. Oh my God. And he really, look at that. He's dancing. This is 3. Is this 3 Geralds? Not really. This is him, the first one. Second one looks amazing. Look at the way he dances. And the third one. And all the other animals are looking. This chimpanzee is scratching his head. What do you think he's thinking? When you scratch your head, what do you think that means? If you can read that, it simply could be, how on earth could he have done that? And there's some others who are saying, wow, it's awesome. Just look at that, it's cheering up. Okay, let's read the words now. Then, one by one, each animal who had been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. So they were amazed by his dance, they were entranced by it, mesmerized by it. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen!" Isn't it awesome that the animals praised him and they acknowledged that he was the best dancer? So, sometimes when you show the best moves that you have, some people out there will still not comment nice things about you. But they have been not just kind, but also being fair in where the credit is due to give it. So, in other words, what they see is what they are also going to be able to validate. And that sounds good, isn't it? Look at that. Oh, wow. What's happening here? All the animals are cheering for him. They threw flowers as he took a bow. So beautiful. Just looking at this scene. How is it you can dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twizzled round and finished with a bow. Wow. So they are all so impressed and want to know his secrets, right? Yeah. What do you think Gerald is going to say? Did he say anything? Let's have a look. Look at the cricket. He's there. Can you see him? Okay, the cricket is there. You can see him. It was the cricket's encouragement, right, for him to listen. And all it takes was just some reminders. Now, if you have friends like that who will stick by you and share your goodness about you when you are in your worst times, please remember to treasure and to cherish such a person. It's important. And the cricket is still there. You can see that. Can you see the cricket? He's holding the violin. And they all looked as he looked at the moon and said something to them, as they are all looking in beliefs in what he said. Okay, let's see what it is. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. We all can dance, he said, when we find music that we love. Oh, that is the secret. To find the music that you love, you can dance. So when Gerald wasn't able to dance at the beginning, he wasn't able to find the music that he loved. But when he found it, he could dance. Right? Okay, so we've come to the end of the story, and these are more books. If you like this particular story by this author, you can go and find these stories. Very colorful and very good age, between 4 to 8 years old. You can read it to your child, or even as an adult, find out more. There's lots to learn from a child's story. And if you love the illustrations, you can also read these stories. Okay? And that's the end of this story. Okay, and now that we have come to the end of the story, we have known from here, we've learned that we probably just need to find the song we love, right? The music that we love, so that we can do what others can do, but in a different way. Isn't it, Dong? Yes. Yeah, Dong confirms it. And Dong, if you can't sing and you can't read, do you think you can find the music that you love so that reading and singing can happen for you? I can try. Dong is willing to try again. Do you think there'll be stickers going to stick onto you again? No. Why not? Because Dong knows I'm special. Dong doesn't really care about what others think anymore. It's not so important as compared to what I think about myself. Oh, Dong, is this really very narcissist? You know why it's narcissist? No. That means you only think for yourself, but you don't think for other people. No. I want to think, and I want to serve others as well and teach them. Then it's okay to be different. Just like Dong? Yeah, he's the only yellow duck, by the way. Among all his friends, they're all white, and he's only special. Right, Dong? Mm-hmm. All right, Dong. You're so confident now. Okay, Dong, I think that comes to the end. We've taken enough limelight. Let's just wish all of them another good week ahead, shall we? Yeah, all the best. And remember to believe in your own dreams and music. Bye. Bye.